welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie Kime. That's Mateo. Can you say hi, Mateo? This morning, I don't have any plans today, but I think we're gonna go out to eat tonight because we've been home, I think, every evening this week. Today is Thursday, home for supper that is, and so I was like, I think we should go out to eat tonight. Anyway, that's beside the point. What I was going to tell you is that this morning here, since I didn't have anything, I was, browsing Facebook Marketplace last night, and I found something, and it was perfect. And now I came and I got it, and I'm not gonna show you what it is until we get home, but I have been looking for this. It's a pair of something, set of two. So I have been looking for this for so long, and I started thrifting it a little bit, but you know how thrifting is. I love it, but it just takes so much time, and so I told myself, if I find something on Facebook Marketplace, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Anyway, we'll show you when we get home, but that's where we went this morning. I felt so bad for skipping a video last week because there are several new faces around here, and always when I have, I say a jump in my subscribers, I mean a very small jump, but I'm still very thankful for it and excited about it. And so I'm always like, well, if I subscribe to a new channel, I like to see their new content coming out so I can get to know this person. So I felt bad to not post anything last week because there were some new people around, but I was like, you know what, sometimes other things in life just have to take priority. And also, like I had said, we are just having a series of rainy days here, and I am telling you, I could not muster up motivation. And also, I was just kind of in a rut with, it felt like sorry, I'm like cutting off my head. It felt like the only days that I had available to film were Mondays or Tuesdays, and usually on one of those days I go get groceries, and so it just felt like I'm filming the same things over and over because I kind of have a routine. And it just, yeah, I'm very much debating about switching my posting days to Thursdays instead of Wednesdays, just to give me that extra day, because I don't like to film on the weekends. I like to be home doing my stuff on the weekends, and then have the beginning of the following week to film. It just, yeah, we might do that, so I'm not sure yet. So, all that to say, sorry about no content last week, but I've also just kind of been in a rut with it, so people have been giving some fun ideas, so I think I'm gonna go off of that and just hope for the best, honestly. So my favorite videos to watch are probably day in the life vlogs, but if I'm being honest, they probably take the most thought just because you're filming all day. And whereas if I do a sit down video or a themed video, I can kind of do it and get it done in a day and then have my rest of the day to do my stuff, whereas it's sometimes a lot of work to film everything that you're doing in a day. So, but those are my favorite ones to watch, and a lot of you guys say the same thing. So I'm like, I don't know, I love a good vlog. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do today, even though I don't have much planned, but I have to kind of drive carefully here because if I'm not holding on to my Facebook Marketplace find in the back, it falls over. So I'm trying to drive carefully and talk at the same time. But anyway, I will catch you up when I get home, and I'm gonna get back to my driving. All right, we're back home. I got my stuff right here. So I got not one, but two of these adorable lamps. These are practically brand new, and they are the Threshold brand from Target. The price for just one new is probably anywhere between $50 and $70 for just one. I got the set of two for $45, and I'm so excited because they're not super big, but they're big enough. Because the lamps that I had thrifted for our nightstands, they're pretty large, and I have to paint them, and I have to thrift shades for them yet. And I was like, by the time we get shades on there, I'm afraid they're gonna take up the whole nightstand. So I am so thankful that I found these. So I'm probably not sure what I'm gonna do with those other lamps, but I'm so excited because I like to set stuff on my nightstand, and this is gonna be perfect. It's just, I love how simple and warm they are. Sorry, if you can hear music in the background, Teo is listening to some kids songs. He loves Cedarmont Kids. Anyway, I just love how simplistic and warm these are. I think they're gonna look so pretty on my newly sanded nightstands, which I don't know if I've talked about that on my channel much before. I purposefully didn't because I wanted to wait till I could kind of do a little, you know, facelift on our bedroom. So I'm gonna do a little bit of redecorating here. Gonna take you guys along with me, kind of show you what my mood board or slash inspiration is, ideas for our room. But so anyway, I guess that's enough chatting. Let's just go back and set these up and see what we think. So here's the current situation beside the bed here, and it's not terrible. I'm just really sick of seeing cords hanging everywhere, and yeah, it just was not a great setup. But I recently sanded down our nightstands and I spray painted the hardware, and I just have the lamps on the bed. And then this is Chip's side as well, and I just feel like it's just gonna look clean, more cleaned up, not having all those cords hanging there. So I'm gonna try to kind of redo some things here, and let's see what we can come up with. Alright, ignore the mess on the bed, but this is kind of what I came up with, and I feel like I'm definitely going to still play around with it a little bit. I decided to sit this lamp on that book there because I felt like it just needed a little bit more depth and stuff from that large picture frame. And I wouldn't mind also finding something to set Chip's lamp on either. Obviously his is not nearly as decorated because he's a guy and he doesn't care, but I feel like it would be kind of nice to have his sitting on something, so his cups and stuff, I feel like he's going to get annoyed at that or something. So I might try to find something to set it on yet. We'll see. But I definitely think a lamp just makes it look so much more cozy, and it really does clean it up. So I'm very excited about that. While I'm back here, I want to try on this skirt. I just got this from Amazon, and I'll explain in just a minute. Okay, I decided to put on a different shirt too, just to kind of give you the gist. This is an extremely wide, I feel like this looks terrible. It looks so much better in my mind, but this is an extremely wide skirt, like it's extremely wide. So what I had in mind for this, I actually booked a mini photo shoot for me and Chip and the boys, a family session for next month. And I want it to be very whimsical, but also like super elegant and just flowy. I love the linen look of all of this stuff. It looks so pretty, but I can't decide if this actually looks good together and if I actually want to wear it for pictures. But we're doing it in like a spring orchard, and so there's gonna be a lot of flowers and greenery, and I wanted something very like romantic looking. And I feel like it does, but I also feel like I don't want to look too Carolyn Ingalls, because we don't live in that era. Even though I like that style, I'm just not sure about this. But the skirt actually fits. I won't be returning it, but I think it's very beautiful. Maybe I'll just do a different shirt with it or something, and we'll figure it out. But I'm thinking like something like this. I'm also going to take a quilt to lay on the ground, because Ravi does not enjoy being on the grass for whatever reason, but I'm going to take a quilt. So kind of picture that style. So I think we'll keep the skirt, maybe play around with a different shirt. Not quite sure yet, or maybe I would roll the sleeves up on this one yet. Okay guys, what do we think about this shirt? This is kind of a chiffon fabric, and it has cute little cap sleeves, but it hangs a lot nicer, like it just flows prettier. What do you guys think? I think this could work. It's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, so we shall see. But guys, this is the literal skirt of my childhood dreams. I love it so much. So I got this contraption. I got this from Amazon. This is a homemade whipped cream maker. You basically, I think, just put in like your heavy cream and your sweetener and whatever, I'm not sure. But I just got it from Amazon. My two sister-in-laws have one, and I'm like, that would just be so good to have fresh whipped cream to put on my coffee. Oh, sounds so delicious. So we're gonna try this thing out, and I'm gonna try making some homemade whipped cream, and then we're gonna make a coffee drink and see how it turns out. These instructions are very primitive. I go by the pictures more so I can see what pieces are what, and I don't know if I'm missing a piece or not. I'm just not really sure what I'm doing. Okay, we are going to make the low carb whipped cream, basically add in whatever sweetener we want. We're gonna put in 2 cups of heavy cream, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 6 teaspoons or to taste of Splenda or other sugar substitute. Using my little half teaspoon because I think my teaspoon is dirty. I think I'm just gonna do 5 because sometimes this is simple foods, simple sweet, and sometimes I feel like if you use what the recipe says, it gets too sweet. So we're just gonna go with 5. Place the gasket inside the head. See, that's what I'm wondering. I don't see that unless it's in there already. Screw head onto the bottle evenly and firmly. Insert cream charger into the charger holder. That's where I messed up. What's the cream charger and what's the charger holder? Okay, I am so aggravated. I just looked thoroughly on Amazon on what the product that I bought, and it says that it doesn't come with one of the pieces that you need. It says it's not included in the tiniest little writing. I am so aggravated. So now I just ordered a pack of 50 of them. I'm so upset because now I already put in all my ingredients. Yeah, I am very bummed that it doesn't actually come with all the pieces that it needs to make it. So I'll link this stuff, the exact things that I bought in the description box, but just know, maybe I should have looked at other whipped cream makers, and maybe there's some on Amazon that actually come with the little cream charger. Yeah, it doesn't come with a cream charger, so keep that in mind. If you buy this one, you have to buy those separately. Maybe Amazon has one that includes a cream charger. Oh well, never fear. We will just dump it in this bowl and whip it up and make our own whipped cream without this thing. But I mean, this thing is supposed to take all of those steps out, and then you just dispense it right out of here. I was so excited about it. It is delicious, I will say. Just kind of a very subtle sweetness. But look how cute that is, actually. Just a little jar of homemade whipped cream. Gotta love a good mason jar. So a package just came in the mail. This is something that I got for Ravi on clearance. It was like $7 from Jamie K. If you've never heard of Jamie K, check them out. They have amazing clearance stuff. But I got these for Ravi with our photo shoot in mind. And plus, he does not have a ton of clothes for the spring and summer season that fit him because all of Teo's hand-me-downs are winter clothes. So I got him these little pants, and I feel like they're gonna be a little bit big for him by the time he needs them, but look how stinking cute. That's adorable. It looks like they might be, well, you can actually adjust inside. You can adjust the waistline, so maybe they will fit him, but that is so stinking cute. And then Teo actually has a shirt from Jamie K. I feel like their stuff maybe runs a little bit big because he's had it for a long time, and I feel like it'll just now be fitting him. Hopefully I need to try it on him, but he also has a shirt from Jamie K that I'm hoping he can wear for our photo shoot as well. So, got these for Ravi. Definitely check out Jamie K, but just wanted to throw that in there. It's always fun to unbox some mail for the vlog. I'm getting Mateo some lunch right now. They're both in the process of eating. So once they're done, they're gonna go down for naps in about a half an hour. Once they're down, I'm gonna make myself some coffee, put my whipped cream on top, and I do not feel like doing this in the least. I'd much rather sit and read my book while they nap. But I'm gonna clean out the pantry. Months and months ago, I did a Pantry Organization like makeover, and I think since that video, I've organized it once. So, and this is gonna be the second time that it's needing to be kind of, you know, cleaned up and reorganized. So we'll take you guys along with that. I'm probably gonna just turn on a show, good old Little House on the Prairie, while I work, and see what all we can get done during naps. Okay, now that the boys are down napping, I don't know how much more talking I'll do in this vlog. I'm gonna do a nice little time lapse and clean out my pantry. Let me give you a quick overview of my pantry. These two shelves here don't look terrible. In fact, I'll probably leave everything except I'm gonna go through these two baskets, but it's below that needs help. It just is such a mess down here. I don't know where things are and what I have even, so we're just going to really, you know, clean it up. Okay, so here is the finished product. I got everything put away and organized under here, went through all the chips and stuff under there, got all my baskets organized, and I made a couple new labels. There we've got some baking stuff back in this corner, some rice, all my cooking stuff, and bread. Up here we've got baking things, sugar and flour, chocolate chips, miscellaneous stuff up there. And then up top I am storing some extra flour, paper towels, syrups, and just a bunch of chips for guests and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nothing fancy, but I think it's a very quaint, cute little pantry. And then here I have Chip's lunchbox just sitting there for when we need it. If you guys are curious about where I got storage baskets and things like that for my pantry, I will link the video of my pantry organization, like makeover video, up here in the cards. You guys can go there. I believe I have everything linked there. So I thought, well, rather than trying to find links for everything again, I'll just link that video. You know, just kind of giving you guys some organization ideas for a small pantry if you're low on storage like I am, and different hacks and things that I did that have really worked for me. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it.